Hello, let's talk about the Tampa Bay Derby on Saturday. As part of the Derby Trail, instead of talking about a few specific horses, I'll try to go over each entrant. So let's get going. Let's talk about the rail horse Heartened, who was trained by Todd Pletcher. Now, Heartened broke his maiden over this course on February 10 by 4.5 lengths. But I went over the field, and it wasn't that great of a field. A few of those horses had lost in maiden claimers, and Todd Pletcher is not that great with 3-year-old colts making their greatest stakes debut off a maiden win. So I can't bet him based on that and based on the fact that he didn't beat a great field. Harton's time to come in a graded stakes race will be down the road. Now, number 2 is Ever Do It. Ever Do It lost his jockey in the Sam F. Davis Stakes. I can't knock him for that, but in the Mucho Macho Man Stakes at Gulfstream Park, he set a fast pace before fading by 10 lengths. I need to see him recover from that effort and have another good effort. He did break his maiden on this course in a 1 mile and 40-yard race on December 2. But again, I need to see him recover from that bad Mucho Macho Man effort. If Ever Do It shows speed, I think he will get tired sparring on the lead with no more time on his outside. Now, number 3 is Give Me Liberty. On November 15, he was given up in a maiden claimer. Granted, it was an expensive maiden claimer. He cost $100K, and he went on to finish second in 2 maiden races at Oaklawn Park. But I feel like I need to see more. I think the horse that won that February 3 race, Dymatic, isn't that great of a horse. He finished 5th in the Rebel Stakes. Now, Good Money broke his maiden over this course in his career debut. That is a good sign in itself. On January 26th, he won by a length over Clay Victor. He did not get a good speed figure for the race to 78, but I like the way he did it visually, and I thought we would take a look at it. You can see that Good Money is in between horses in the front, and he's taking the lead right now on the far turn. His jockey is wearing a red cap, and he's wearing mostly black. Good Money's gonna pull away right here. He's gonna separate from the field. And he's doing it easily enough. I know the jockey is hitting him a few times, but not really. It's just a mild ride. And Acclaimed Victor does come in him late, but Good Money had the race wrapped up by then. I thought it was a good effort for his career debut. And I also love his pedigree. I think the farther Good Money goes, the better, because his dam line, he can't see it right here, but his dam line extends to Better Than Honor. And when you think of Better Than Honor, you think of horses with stamina like Jazeel and Rags to Riches, and more recently, Arcangelo had Better Than Honor in his damn line. So I think Good Money has a bright future, and he stretches out to a mile and 1/16th here. I think that'll be no problem. The only problem is the inexperience, and that is something to think about, because going from a maiden race to a graded stakes race is never that easy. Now, number 5, Domestic Product. He was second in the Holy Bull Stakes. I could forgive the effort because of the fractions, 25 and 50 and 114. He was a stalker in that race, and the pace setter, Hades, had all the advantage because of those fractions. And we're going to take a quick look at the race. Domestic Product is the horse on the inside. He's number 6, and he has the pocket position. He's stalking the leaders, taking dirt in the face. Fierceness, the heavy favorite, is trying to take the lead right here, but Hades on the inside, he had those low fractions in his favor, 25, 03, 50, 53, 114, 25. So Hades had all that energy reserved. Now, Domestic Product is going to come to the inside now, and he's going to tip out right here. And it almost seems like Domestic Product is going to move by them, but he sort of flattens out right here, and then he comes back again. And he puts himself together, and he comes at Hades right here, but Hades has too much energy. He went too slow. He had all that energy reserved in the stretch run, and Hades had every right to win after those fractions. But Domestic Product ran a good race considering the fractions, and he did get past the Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner, Fierceness. Domestic Product is a major contender in this race. I think he comes out of the right races, the Remsen Stakes and the Holy Bull Stakes. I like Domestic Product to win. He's my top choice in this race, but let's go over the other horses. Number 6 is Qatar Vizcaya. I don't like him that much. He lost his last race by 10 lengths in an optional claimer. He lost the Rocky Run Stakes at Delaware Park by 50 lengths. I don't think we need to talk about him. No more time. He won the Sam F. Davis Stakes by a length and a quarter, and he set the pace while doing it. It was a pretty quick pace. Let's take a look at the race. You can see here, No More Time is on the far turn. Change of Command is trying to press him. They went in 23.52, 46.51, 110.81. Those are pretty quick fractions for a mile 116th race. What you're going to see, actually, that was West Saratoga that was trying to press him. You're going to see that West Saratoga is going to fade away. Agati Road is going to try to come at No More Time in the stretch run, but No More Time already had enough separation, and he's going to hold on even though Agati Road is closing in on him. I thought it was a good effort. I just questioned the field that he beat, whether the Sabbath Famous was a good race in terms of quality or not. I don't know. No More Time won it the right way, though. He survived fast fractions and he held on to win. And he was also fifth in the Mucho Macho Man Stakes, but I can forgive that because he had a bad start in that race. I think he's a contender, but I don't want to bet him. I don't want to rely on him, but I'm going to acknowledge that No More Time can win this race. Crazy Mason is number 8, and I don't think he really did anything in the Sabbath Davis Stakes. He was 6th by 11 lengths. He was a closer in the race, and he had fast fractions to close into, so I'm just going to ignore him here. Grand Mo the First, he was 3rd in the Swale Stakes at 7 furlongs. Before that, he was 3rd in the Zuma Beach on turf at Santa Anita, and he had 2 wins on synthetic at Gulfstream. Maybe he should be at Turfway Park, where they're running synthetic races. I need to see more from this horse. I don't want to doubt that he could hit the board. If you like him to hit the board, maybe he could finish 3rd or 4th, but I don't know if he can win this race. I think it's too tough. Sturdy is number 10, and he was 3rd by half length in his last start in a 9 furlong maiden race on February 24 at Gulfstream Park, so he's still a maiden. He was 3rd by half length at a good track. Gulfstream Park generally runs good races in the spring meet or the winter spring meet. And before that, Sturdy was also 2nd to Domestic Product at Aqueduct last October. Now Sturdy cuts back to a mile 116th in this race. That's my only concern. Does this horse want 9 furlongs? Because typically, if a horse like Sturdy is entered in 2 9-furlong races before he's even broken his maiden, it means the trainer thinks that he's a stamina horse. And now he cuts back to a mile 116th. Is that going to hurt him? I don't know. I like him underneath, though. I think he could get 2nd or 3rd or 4th. I don't know if I like him to win. And he did draw a bad post, but I think he'll be in the mix late, especially if there's a fast pace. But my top choice is going to be Domestic Product. He has the greatest stakes experience. Chad Brown trains him. He drew a good post. He has tactical speed. He can be a stalker. Domestic Product is my top choice. But I'm also giving respect to Good Money. And No More Time has a shot to wire the field again. And for an underneath horse, maybe Sturdy could make the underneath spots more interesting. Those are my top 4 horses for the Tampa Bay Derby. Good luck, and I'll see you guys next time.